We hear it a lot. Your dog knows what to do, but will only do it if you have food. This is an all too common problem, but one of our favorite fixes for this is coming up. Hey, what is up everyone? Ian here from Simpawtico Dog Training with another power tip video. Today we're going to be talking about getting out of the rut where your dog will only perform if you're holding food. This is a progress killer, and your training with those behaviors will come to a halt because now it's a hostage negotiation. You feel like you have to bribe your dog in order to get what you need. Now, the best way to solve this problem is to avoid it altogether. Lures are just a training tool to jumpstart a behavior. We tell our students that the most important step in lure reward training is to get the food out of their hands. Usually you can do this almost right away with most behaviors, but if you've already dug yourself into a hole, here's how we deal with that. I teach my students a strategy called the bait and switch, and it goes like this. You will have two food rewards, one in each hand. One hand will be for luring only, while the other hand will be for rewarding only. Keep the reward hand behind your back. We'll show you this with down because down is a really common one that people get hung up like this with. Lure the behavior like normal. As soon as the behavior happens, mark it and then swap hands lightning fast. Down. Yes. Good girl. Good. Down. Yes. Girl. Down. Yes. Good girl. Good job, sweetheart. Good girl. Good girl. Good job. The key to this technique is repetition. As you start to work like this, your dog will focus less on the luring hand and more on the reward hand. Once you start to notice this shift in your dog's attention, it's time to remove the lure altogether. Now, start signaling with an empty hand. Okay, ready? Down. Yes. Good girl. Down. Yes. Good girl. This is an important phase in the learning process for your dog. They need to understand that they don't have to see food in order to get rewarded. If you guarantee or promise food before anything happens, you're creating that dependency. However, if you can teach your dog that their behavior makes awesome things appear, you've created a completely different paradigm. Down. Good. Good girl. Yes. Good. Good. Excuse you. Yes. Good girl. Wednesday. Down. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Excellent. Good job, honey. Down. Good. Stay. Good job. Rewards are fine, bribes are not. When you're using lures in the early stages to help jumpstart behaviors, it's easy to fall into the trap of using that lure too long and then it becomes a bribe. Also, in order for this to be successful, you need to be pretty quick on the draw. Consequently, this will help you develop your speed and timing while you work. You'll have to mark the behavior the millisecond you get what you want and pop the reward in there quickly. Remember, repetition is the pivot point for this. Most people fall short in their training in general because they just don't do the requisite amount of reps. If you're stuck in this dead end, you'll have to do the reps to turn it around. Fortunately, if you're diligent, you can usually bounce back in a day or so. You just got to drum on it. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. Let us know how it goes in the YouTube comments. Thumbs up the video, pop that subscribe button if you haven't already, and as always, keep learning, keep practicing, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.